fair, mate. Not much improvement overall. I mean, we've had first half performances the last couple of weeks, but we weren't really in control there, were we, at any point in the whole game, was we?
I think you saw something similar to the last two first halves for about 30 minutes, and normally you can spot the momentum turn, but I obviously wasn't paying attention. But it did go about the half-hour mark, and Southampton sort of settled into a pattern where they thought, yeah, we've kind of got this now, and the second half reverted to type again, didn't it? Just
poor individual performances, no one winning their battles, and generally all over the show. Biggest concern, I probably would say, the fact that we had to switch to a 4-4-2 in the end because we didn't have a midfielder to bring on, mate.
No.
We called it out all the way through, and we're running out of players, aren't we?
Yeah, the only thing that was kind of interesting was that McTominay came off, and they were using Pogba as a 6. I thought this could get interesting, and to be fair, nobody ran past him, but really we Bruno Fernandes started dropping deep and trying to put impossible balls into areas where they were going to eat it up. And
it's just one of them though. In the end it got desperate again because we just had no sort of, I mean, when the substitution came, when Tony went off and we went to that 4-4-2, it looked desperate. It looked like it was just hit and hope. And then, like you said, Bruno started forcing his balls. Pogba completely out of his position where he was playing well in the first half at least, and I thought was our best player. But still, it just looks like there's no cohesion with the team, not playing as a team.
No, Paul. I've been a big critic of Paul's in his time here, but I have to say he started the game very well. And whatever happens with him, we're gonna miss him creatively, in a creative sense. In terms of discipline, that's a whole new different ball game. But when you look at the bench, and Anthony Elanga and Jesse Lingard came on, and you can sort of see where Ralph was coming from. I know certain people said, oh, he's kept Elanga because they forced him to. He's kept Lingard because they forced him to. But there was, I mean, Hannibal was on the bench, but I think he was carrying the tea, wasn't he?
I mean,
or the oranges.
To be honest though, mate, you wouldn't have wanted him to come on under that
No.
pressure. It's not fair on him, is it? And is that the ultimate fear right now, that we're clinging on to hope being in the youth, but the amount of pressure that's on the team now and performances, everyone's starved of victories and decent performances. It's not the right time to blood them either. It's too much.
No, I think what you're looking for is players that have showed a lot in the last 3 years to recover some form and play the way I think we expect them to. And we've both seen it. They're running out of time, and if they don't reach the target, and they end up in the Europa League or the Conference League, what does that say? You're back to square one again.
And the whole nigh on 10-year rebuild since Sir Alex left is back to where it was, starting all over again, mate.
Well, you can add add another 5-year plan onto that.
Yeah, I mean, Wayne Rooney said 3 or 4 years. I laughed that off. I said 5 to 6, to be honest. Now from this point forward, because I've heard that team that finished the game there today, Graham, I'm not going to be here in the summer either.
Well, that's the thing, and when I really wanted to say this, I made my peace with Cristiano when he left because I know he desperately wanted to leave. But what we've done is we've now put the striking options in the hands of a combined age of 72. We've lost the number 9 for reasons nobody wants to talk about, and our rebuild probably starts there instead of other areas which have long been discussed. So they've got the sponsorship.
Yeah.
So let's hope it covers what they're going to spend on for players.
That is pretty much, that there sums up Manchester United right now. A big banner covering a huge rusty crack. The squad probably the same, mate. It's top 4 the wrong thing to happen to this team because it is papering over a crack.
It really is. It really is a why would you a capital. It's trying to save capital expenditure and hoping that they'll end up, I don't know, with some freebies that they can integrate for the ones that they're going to lose, because they're going to need a big spend. I can't see any other way around it.
Graham, safe journey home, mate. Cheers for coming on, pal.
Yeah, to see you Tuesday.